Hey, we're gonna be talking serious talk today. That's right. Yeah, the bullshit is over with. Been over with. But I think our peoples is, every little step we take. You feel me? Every little step we take, we move closer and closer to that grand awakening where we all come together, enough of us come together and make it happen. Make it happen. We could do it. We talking about the boycott, that's going on where family is, yeah, they up in arms about Rick Child, who the gas station owner. What was that? Is that in South Carolina? You see, killed the young brother Cyrus, CARMACK-BELTON, killed him over some water, kill him over some water. You know, these is babies, man. I know they, but I mean, 17, you ain't even got out, you ain't even got out of high school yet. You know, he ain't even get out of high school yet. Killed a boy over some water. See, this is the thing, man, where they look at our babies and our children and us as adults. Man, they don't even think we human. And this is what we got to understand, because that's how, I mean, they got more love for a damn dog. They got more love for a cat. You see? They got more love for animals than they got for black people. You see? You kill that man dog. Man, listen here. Man, we used to talk about this story, man, where, back in the day where where my grandmother lived. And it was some hillbilly motherfuckers. And I mean, when you talking about that, they all low. But these motherfuckers are super low. You know what I'm saying? All they do is drink. You see what I'm saying? And man, the police would be over there all the time. You talking about niggas? Man, them dusty rednecks full of goddamn alcohol, liquor, whiskey in their ass. You see? And man, these man, and man, he would be over there whooping his woman. You understand what I'm saying? Whooping her. And he was a maniac. When the police come to their house, man, listen here. I'm talking about, they would have police all the way down the street, around the corner on the street, to go over there and get him. They would come over there, man, listen here. It looked like it was at least 15, 16 or more cars. Because they would be on both sides of the street and turn the corner on the main street, walk down to this motherfucker to come get him. And I remember one day, man, he had a big ass dog. And obviously when they went to get him, the dog was, trying to get at the police, and they shot and killed the dog. Man, that damn Neanderthal man, he went insane. You motherfuckers. You can hear that man. You killed my dog. Man, he went crazy. Man, I think they had his ankle shackled, man. They had to grab his ass up to get him out of there. You feel what I'm saying? So they got more love for a dog than they got for a human, for a black person. But we is the humans. You see? We is the humans. So, so they treat our peoples like animals, less than animals. You see? So we have to quit playing games with them. That's why when I don't, I don't play no games with them at all. When I don't even, when if I had to Go in one of their stores. Every now and then I have to go in the store. Most of the time I go where blacks is at. But if I go in, I don't play no games with them at all. I'm serious. Some of them niggas, they wanna coon with them and shit. You see what I'm saying? And then when I see shit in front of me, I check it. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker talking to our people stupid, talking to the babies, I used to catch them, Arabs talking stupid to the babies, I jump right in their chest. Like, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Who is you talking to? And they wouldn't even address me. You know what I'm saying? They'd get quiet and shit. They wouldn't even say shit to me. You know what I'm saying? They had their little pistols and shit in there. I guess one time I think the motherfuckers got robbed or they was trying to rob them. So motherfucker, they got K's out and shit, so you could see the K. I say, man, what the fuck is going on with y'all? What the fuck is the K out for? Man, put that shit up. Don't nobody give a fuck because you got a AK, motherfucker. I got 4, 5 of them motherfuckers. As a matter of fact, mine's brand new. You got that old ass, rusty ass AK in here, man. Motherfucker, come over here, man. And I'm gonna just, but that's how I step to him. Like, man, don't put that shit up. I don't want to come back in here, motherfucker, when you got that motherfucker. We gonna shut this bitch down. We gonna shut it down because you're not gonna serve black people. And motherfucker, you gonna have all type of choppers in this bitch, and you think you gonna take our motherfucking money. Put that shit up, bitch. Straight up. And that's how I talk to him, just like that. And walk right on out and say something. You know what I'm saying? I used to talk greasy. Like, yeah, you see this shit? I'll come right across the street over there and come. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? And you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't say shit. They wouldn't say shit. And I'm just being 100. Because I'm passionate about, I'm not playing no games with y'all. Y'all not gonna come down here acting like y'all running shit. Because you ain't running shit. Now, these other little sucker niggas that come in here, you understand, you probably throwing them a sack or something. So they probably, they gonna do whatever you tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? But you have to talk to them, man, and let them know that, bitch, you ain't doing nobody a favor. You understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be opening up in our community. We just too, we still in mental chains where we allow this shit to happen. It should not be happening. You see, it should not be happening. But because we still in our chains, we got to wake up. But some of us already up. We out the chains. You see? And so, yeah, that's what's got to happen. The boycott is, but it's about black power, black economics. We got to put the right word on it. Because it's not about a boycott. We're not boycotting nobody. We're not giving up no more money to nobody. That ain't nobody. We reinvesting in ourselves. Boycott. Because people get the boycott and they'll take the money over to the Arab. They'll go somewhere. What we talking about is reinvesting into our own community, which is something totally different than a boycott. Because motherfuckers be boycotting, but they don't invest into the black community. And so that's what we need to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you'll never have to boycott nobody else because it'll all be about investing and spending your money with your own people, which should be the narrative all the time. That narrative should not change. When you say you boycotting a motherfucker, that's only telling on yourself that you shouldn't have been spending all your money with them in the first place. You see what I'm saying? That's all you're saying. I was spending all my money with them, but because of this one incident, now I'm going to withhold my money. Or I'm going to go spend it. I don't like the China man today, so I'm going to go spend it with the Arab or whoever else. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't going to invest in our own businesses, right? In our community, because we ain't got none. We ain't got enough sense. And as if Rick Child, the Asian, and the Arabs are smarter than us, that we can't open up stores and gas stations. What the problem is? You know what I'm saying? With $2 trillion, It's just ridiculous at this point that we would even go through these types of situations that we don't even have to go through if we was practicing black power. But you see niggas that is scared to say that because a lot of them out there is a lot of them out there is still looking for a handout from them Neanderthals. You see what I'm saying? They still looking for a handout from them Neanderthals. So they ain't gonna say so much. They ain't gonna say so much to where they ain't gonna get them kibbles and bits from that devil. You see? They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They still want them kibbles and bits from that devil. But, the boycott is real. It should be a boycott. But it should also be an economic plan to invest the money that come out of that boycott into something that's going to make our community stronger. Don't boycott and we still weak and we no stronger than before the boycott. You see, we should come out of this boycott stronger economically, not because it's spilling, we didn't spill our money with the Asian. We supposed to take that money and reinvest it into something that's black, that's gonna empower us. Well, we'll never have to boycott again because it would be economic suicide to do such. It's economic suicide, communal suicide to spend all your money with a people, people not yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's gonna take all your money, invest it in their community so they can rule over you. Okay? Wake up. Wake up. The last time. Wake your ass up. I appreciate y'all, family. Make sure y'all click the link. Get over to Patreon. Support the general as we continue to bust through the line, man. The coldest linebacker ever. You see what I'm saying? The coldest linebacker ever, man. I rush the line all the time. And I go straight for the ball. You feel what I'm saying? I see y'all in a minute, family. Black Pop.